Hello again, YouTube. Truth Man here. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. So we're going to continue along this talk about oppression. And when I first started talking about this, I said that black people oppress each other more than white people oppress them. Then I came back just to give you a little piece of what we're going to be talking about in this series. And I talked about how people oppress black people by not giving them meaningful employment and by running them off the job, like picking with them on the jobs. On this one, we're going to be a little all over the place. We're going to talk about some of the ways women oppress men. And we're going to continue in this talking about ways that white people oppress them. Now, if you haven't heard, Mr. Jep used to talk about this, and he often compared black women to German shepherds, and he said that they work hand in hand with white supremacy. Some of them do. I wouldn't say they all do, but I would say that a lot of them do, and sometimes it's not intentional though. People try to talk, oh, well, Six, she shouldn't be in this space. And I'm going to come back with one more video and talk about that. But listen, when it comes to this white supremacy thing and just pearly things who shouldn't be in this space, y'all said no women, but then y'all allow her. Man, y'all some clowns. Y'all clowns, man. And if you lit your wing ding, think for you, you soft too. You a simp. And this is the No Simping channel. So I just thought I would let y'all know. You thinking with your stick, you're basically a simp. So let's get into some of the ways women oppress men. Women oppress men by some of them just be a big old bill. Like a lot of them won't help you make money, but they'll criticize you when you come up short. They ain't gonna say, well, because you spent a lot of money on me through the years, I'm gonna help you. No, they're not gonna say that. They're gonna think that they VJJ for JJ is worth a whole bunch of cash. That's what they're gonna think. Well, yeah, I need a man to do that. If you ain't trying to be loyal, faithful, submissive, and bear that man's children, then I'm not trying to hear what you need. Who cares? You don't deserve any of it if that's not what you're trying to be. So they'll oppress men by being a bill. They'll oppress men by not giving them none. He trying to be faithful to you, and you ain't giving him none. Why should he even be faithful to you? He shouldn't. In fact, he should dump you. So those are two ways they oppress men. And it's not certain type of women. They all do it. A little bit of all of them. They get mad at you. You paying the bills, but you sleeping on the couch. The devil is a liar. You should be, if you're going to sleep on the couch, it should just be you choosing to. So those are a couple ways that they oppress men. In particular, black women do it. Yes, they do. And so when they do it, and when you come home and you got to fight them after fighting the whole entire world, that's oppression too. So I just wanted to give you a little bit, and that could be why he says that. They working with white supremacy, because there's a lot of similarities in the two if they doing those things. So let's get back to the racist white folks and ways that they contribute, because they can't, unless the military help them, they can't really be supreme over us. They just can't. Like, they can keep jogging up the street, buying guns, all this stuff. They still, without the military's help, the only way they can be supreme, and that was deep on Roots, how the scene when Kunta got chained up when they captured him. How he was screaming, he just was mad he was caught. And the dudes, some of the dudes that was black like him was helping them catch him and was smiling in the background. Moving forward to 2023, that's all these black dudes, including, you might want to add the Nathan dude to the list, that's taking up for Pearly thing. People trying to make this a gender war, what happened between him and Six. But this ain't no gender war, man. Y'all need to get off that gender war stuff. You know, y'all need to get off of that. Y'all just trying to look for reasons to come after people that's coming after just Pearly thing. Just Pearly things is trying to talk to black people and in a black manosphere. She need to get her little sissy spacek looking self off. I don't mean that in the wrong way, sissy spacek. I ain't trying to dog you out. But you're older. She look like you. So one dude said she likes Stan Laurel. I believe that is her ancestor, man. And we all know how they was doing black people during the Laurel and Hardy days. But let's get into some more ways. This is going to be a series, man. It's not going to be like something that I can just talk about one time and be done with it. Because it's a lot of ways they do this. The next way I want to talk about is high interest rates. A black person and a white person can have equal or similar credit. They'll give the black person double-digit interest rate and get a white person like 2 or 3%. So, just so y'all white folks know, when y'all try to talk just like I tell Angry Man, I tell Angry Man, unless me and you got the same amount of impressions, you can't think you better than me. If you getting 2 million, 5 million impressions, which means that's 5 million people that know about your video, how is that the same as the 158,000 that I got, which broke down to 5,642 per day, which means that at best, if everybody watched my video, it would have been 5,600 views. That's not fair. Just like it's not fair for a black person and a white person with similar credit to the black person get a 13% interest rate, the white person get the 3% interest rate on the same car in the same neighborhood for the house. These is ways they'll oppress us. Because think about it, that's 10%. So let's say the loan is for 50,000, and or let's just say 30,000. That's 500 a month. The black person is going to be paying $550 a month. The white person is going to be paying what? $503. That's a $47 difference, which is almost through the year. It's like $500. So if they do that on everything and the money is saved, the white person automatically will have more money than the black person. So high interest rate is another. And then what some of these car lots had the nerve to do, they won't even give you the car. They'll lie and say, well, you got to put this amount down, which is fraudulent. You ain't even supposed to put money down on a loan unless you choose to. They can't make you do it. You look up the truth in lending laws. But that's how they do us. Like I had my loan in place. Went to the lot, hey, just call such and such company. They said they'll transfer everything over. You think I left with a car? No. But that same day I was there, I was seeing white people leave with cars though. So another way they oppress you is by giving them things that they don't give you. Like they'll try to give you a subprime loan in a bad crime-ridden area again, and the white person that has similar salary, similar credit, and they'll let them live in places like Brookfield. So they get a black person a house, a duplex on like 35th and Berline, and they'll get a white person a house on 127th and Wright or some stuff. Same loan. So yeah, absolutely they contribute to the oppression of us. I told y'all at first how they do us in regards to jobs and stuff like that, how you get the job and you can't even keep the job because they practically running you off the job, or you're going to have to punch one of them in their eye. Just belittling you, emasculating you, lying on you, just all kind of stuff. So when I say that we oppress each other more, I don't say that they don't do anything, because they do. They do. I told y'all they purposely hire other people. I told y'all about the time where I had 20 years experience and the company sent me through 3 interviews and turned around and hired an illegal immigrant. And they didn't do anything. The white lady that was in charge of the complaints, she didn't do anything. I'm like thinking like, man, are you on my side or theirs? So I'm not letting them off the hook, and this is going to be a new series. Just like I'm going to do a new series with ways that black people oppress themselves. I do series all over the place. When these dudes run out of content talking about dating, I'm going to still be around with plenty subjects. So we'll be back. We will. With more. This is part 2. Ways that racist whites contribute to the oppression of blacks. YouTube, I know some of y'all white, but hey, listen, only hit dogs gonna holler. Please do not shadow ban my videos. And I'll see y'all on the next one.